The first images from Haiti are confirming the world's worst fears.
The island, considered the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, is said to be suffering a catastrophe of major proportions.
U.S. officials are dispatching disaster rescue teams, with one saying he expects a serious loss of life.
There is no doubt that we are facing a major humanitarian assistance emergency, and that a major relief effort will be required.
My name is Joanna Howard. I was in Haiti on January 12, 2010, serving with Heartline Ministries. This is my story. I was inside the Women's Center building. That's where I live. I was walking down the stairs, heading towards the kitchen when the quake started. I threw my helper against the wall and put my body on top of hers while the quake happened. I was trembling. I heard screaming in the air, thousands of people screaming. It was overwhelming for me to see the amount of people with traumatic injuries who needed immediate care, and to know that the structure wasn't in place to help them. Because of that, we at Heartline decided as a mission to open a trauma center. Once the decision was made to respond to the overwhelming medical need, within 2 days we transformed our sewing center into an operational medical facility. We primarily wanted to respond to the medical needs of two of the poorest slums of the city, Simon Pelé and Cité Soleil. The people in the slums had no way of getting to us, so we would go in 2 or 3 times a day and go into the communities and bring people to us and then bring them back to their homes. We all had to really step up and rely on God's strength. We were all put in a position that was far beyond anything that any one of us could have been trained for. The types of injuries that we saw, including multiple fractures, gangrene, open wounds, is just incredibly horrific. And we all had to step up and do things way out of our medical knowledge that we had thus far. We all worked together and did the best that we could for these people suffering. It's unbelievable to me to think of how less than 1 minute of shaking could change so much. It was awesome to see how God brought the right medical staff to serve, to be His hands, and to minister to the overwhelming need. There was so much joy in fulfilling what God had called us to do in that moment. It gave us the strength to continue. Every day it melted my heart to see how much joy the Haitians had in the midst of their suffering. We were fortunate to create a transport system with the Miami Field Hospital and the Comfort Ship, where we were able to take our more critical patients for surgeries. Heartline Hospital has become a safe haven and a place of hope for our inpatients, where they can heal physically and also spiritually and emotionally. It gave me strength and joy to see the wounded body of Heartline Hospital coming together and praising God on their own initiative. At that point, Heartline no longer was just a hospital, but it was also a church. At Heartline Ministries, we will continue to meet the spiritual and physical needs of the people devastated by the earthquake. We thank you for your continued prayer and support as we will continue to minister to the needs of the people in Haiti.
My words are empty if I don't open up my arms to you. You brought me to a place that I call home. River, don't you know that our love can change things? River, don't you know that our love can change things? River, don't you know that our love can change things? So don't cry anymore. River, don't you